Hi guys, and today I wanted to share this meringue roll cake with berries and chocolate and some nuts. It's really delicious, so I do recommend trying, especially for the holidays around the corner. To that, we're going to need some room temperature egg whites, powdered sugar, and brown sugar, and this little weight that is important for this recipe. For the cream, we're going to need vanilla, heavy cream, and some powdered sugar, berries to your liking. I'm using raspberries and blueberries, and some almonds and chocolate for melting. So first thing, make sure you have no oils in your mixer or your bowl, and let's beat egg whites until it's fluffy, well, to more like foam. Once it's more like foam, as you can see, it's more like foam. Now we're gonna add slowly the brown sugar, little at a time, while beating this on high. So just maybe a teaspoon at a time. Once it blends in, you add the next. And you just want to do this until you use all the brown sugar. And now we are going to put in the powdered sugar all at once, and starting out slow because you don't want your whole kitchen with powdered sugar. And then slowly add the speed and put on high speed for about 5 minutes or until you get stiff peaks, which is important to make the perfect meringue. As you can see, it holds its peak really stiff. So to make this, I'm using the bottom of a 13 by 9 baking dish, and I've placed some cream just to hold the parchment paper, and just kind of press down so my paper doesn't start running around. And we are going to oil this just a little bit, placing some vegetable oil, nothing strong, not like olive oil. So just a little bit, and then we are going to shape this into a rectangle. So once you're done with that, we're going to smooth it out straight, sprinkle with some almonds, and we're going to put this to bake. First, we're going to bake it on 395 Fahrenheit for about 7 minutes straight, and then we're going to change the temperature 320 for 10 minutes, and that's very important. And once it's done baking, we are going to immediately remove it from the pan so it doesn't continue cooking. Flip it on a clean parchment paper and peel it off right away while it's still warm. And as you can see, it peels off really nice once because you used the oil. So it's going to be a little bit soft at first. Right now, if you touch it, it's going to might be a little sticky, but that's okay. That's how it needs to be. So we're going to let this cool off completely because we don't want to melt the cream. And in the meantime, we are cutting the berries. So I have blueberries just like that, and I'm going to cut raspberries in halves. So I'm just preparing that. And I washed and I pat dried, so it's not going to be watery. Making the cream, we're adding powdered sugar, vanilla, and heavy cream at once, and beating it until just it gets together and it does not, once you flip it, it does not fall out on your hair. So once we have all that ready, now we are going to assemble. Place your cream, and then we're going to sprinkle our delicious berries. Yes, place a lot of it if you like a lot of it. And then we're going to start rolling it. We're going to roll it the short end. We're going to roll it with the short end. So do to your best. It's okay if it cracks, but try to do slowly. Use whatever technique. Some people like it folding it with the parchment paper. I personally like it sometimes, but not with this cake. I like to use my 2 hands and really fold it in. So once you get all the way there, you are almost done. So for the presentation, you usually cut off the ends of the cake just so it can have those straight ends. So as you can see, all those nuts there, the berries, oh, this just looks so good. And it's really easy to make, especially for the holiday, something different. Now that looks a lot better once I cut off the ends. And now it's time for some chocolate. We're gonna melt some chocolate. So here I heated up heavy cream. And we're gonna pour it over our chocolate chips. So if I use 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of chocolate. So that's how I kind of do it. And then leave it for about a minute or two, and then you just want to stir. So it's still gonna be warm. And then place it in your bag, snip it off, and then just do some drizzles and decorate as you wish. And that's how I've come up with some ideas that I had. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this delicious meringue cake, and it needs to stay in the refrigerator for about a day better, so the next day would taste a lot better and softer. It's really good. Hope you guys enjoy watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll